Hi everybody, welcome very much to SoulGroup Gaming. Today we have a Pokemon Unite video, because if you're not aware, I still play Pokemon Unite. You can follow me on Twitch to watch me play Pokemon Unite on Twitch, and today we have a very interesting patch note event, a patch note release in Pokemon Unite. Today was Pokemon Day, and there is a new ranked season as well, so we're going to be climbing the online ladder with these new changes to the game, so make sure to watch us live using the links down below once again. And if you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. So not only we had changes to Pokemons, we also had changes to items, which I think is very interesting. We also have the draft pick mode introduced to the game for the first time, but all players in the match must be above 1400, 1400 master points to actually play draft. So this can mean two things: that people that are behind this game and behind this decision are really dumb, or that they changed how matchmaking work and we will be he will be put into matches where people are way closer to your yellow. But that's for another video. So let's read real quick through these changes. And what I found really interesting was the changes in items, more than the changes in Pokemon. So let's read. Muscle Band. Internal cooldown for Muscle Band has been removed. Pokemon who have multiple hits with attacks or boosted attacks have been reclassified into categories that count towards single hit item procs or not. Caesar/Scyther, Technician 2 hits. Buzzwole's boosted attack, Rapid Strike, Urshifu, boosted attacks, for an example, will proc Muscle Band twice. Azumaril's Play Rough will apply 3 times. Internal cooldown being removed technically buffs fast attacking Pokemon such as Cinderace, Wizard Leaf the Seadry, Dragapult in the late game who attacks were faster than the internal cooldown of Muscle Band. Charizard is collateral damage and is effectively nerfed, because his attacks only count as 1, I think. Right, so every Pokemon that attacks more than 1 time will activate the Muscle Band. So a necessary buff to the attackers, because the ranged mages were having too much fun, too much of an easy time against these type of attackers, and now you can do more damage in less time, thus punishing them easier. Then Rapid Fire Scarf, good item by the way. Similar to Muscle Band, Pokemon who have multiple hits with attacks or boost attacks have been reclassified into categories that count towards single hit item proc or not. Hitting Pokemon with the mentioned ways in Muscle Band update now increment the counter for Rapid Fire Scarf activation for individual hits as well. So wait, so have they been reclassified? Hitting Pokemon with the mentioned ways in Muscle Band's update increments the counter so you can activate it faster. Charging Charm, similar to Muscle Band, Pokemon who have multiple hits with attacks or boosted have been reclassified. Hitting Pokemon with the mentioned ways above. Charge, so you can get that charge faster? Because that charge by walking, I don't get it. Maybe you can use this power in multiple attacks? Pokemon seems like the theme of this patch is mainly bringing Pokemon up through buffs. I like this. Instead of nerfing a lot, we buff a lot, so everybody feels strong, right? The patch seems to be reflected of the blind peak ladder rather than competitive scene data, where Pokemon such as Buzzwole, Leafeon, Umbreon, and Clefairy are performing much more highly than their ladder results will indicate. Miraidon, it will be broken until it's free to play, until you can buy it with Eos coins. While you have this event and the gems going on, it will be broken, we already know how it is. Dragapult buffed. Critical chance! Ooh, that can be annoying because they attack really fast, so they have more chances to crit you. Attack speed decreased, okay, after the Phantom Force used Dragonite. Cooldown increased from Dragonite. It wasn't doing specifically well, but I get it. Crustle nerfed. Crustle was very strong, so X-Caesar nerfed. Damage on the second hit and damage on the third hit nerf as well. Alright, so that's the only nerf to Caesar to Crustle. I like that. Leafeon basic attack buffed and Aerial Ace nerfed. Solar Blade buff. on the damage, so you take less damage after using Solar Blade Plus. But the Aerial Ace Plus was nerfed, but the base one was buffed. Okay, so you don't need to rely so much on the late game with Aerial Ace. I still think Leaf Blade is better, but you have to test that out. Zacian buffed, I mean. More attack in general. Sacred Sword, attack stat increased 30%. Ignores 20% of the defense? What? And last cooldown on Metal Claw. Hopefully they don't bring Zacian meta back, but it seems alright. Nobody was using Zacian. So hopefully this makes people use Zacian more without it being broken. Blissey, buff. Oh yeah, Blissey buffed. Nice. Movement speed and attack speed. Oh, on the Helping Hand build. And Safeguard, so not the normal healing was buffed. It was more the Safeguard and Helping Hand. Okay. Trevenant, Woodhammer nerfed, but the Curse was buffed. So less cooldown on Woodhammer. It will be very annoying sometimes. They have it a lot. Then it's just a lot of stuns because you stun twice. Right? AP cost per second decreased by 1% of max HP. It does more damage now. And then when it explodes, it does even more. Wow, that's gonna be really good. That's good, bro. That's Trevenant with Curse. It's gonna be good, I think. Pain Split also buffed. Damage reduction at HP between 40-70% increase. Damage reduction at HP below 40% increased as well. So you're gonna be taking less damage. So you can spend more time pain splitting. I like that. Meowscarada got the buff. I was doing very well with Meowscarada. I was really enjoying playing that character. So it's really cool to see that Night Slash was buffed. Double Team buffed. So it's a lot of cooldown. And you need less energy to use the Unite. And it does more damage. Oh my god. Meowscarada is gonna be crazy. Pikachu buff. Okay. I like that. Actually, I like to play some Pika. Electro Ball and Volt Tackle buff. Just more damage. Gyarados. Yes. Buff. Rattled. Also, in order to evolve faster, I think. Or you do more damage. I think that's it. You do more damage while still a Magikarp. Yeah. While you're still a Magikarp, you're doing more damage. And then Aqua Tail and Waterfall, less cooldown, and Waterfall does more damage. Nice, we're gonna be playing a lot of Gyarados. Dragon Current, energy required decreased from 9,000. Okay, so you need less power to use your Unite, and the cooldown is also shorter. Delphox buffs, yes. Fire Spin buffed, and it does, okay, less cooldown and more damage. Mewtwo X and Y pressure nerfed. Mega Evolution duration decreased. Okay. Mimikyu bug fix, Metagross bug fix. The Unite has more shield now for Metagross. Bug fix and bug fixes. Alright, I've seen some negative responses to this patching. It was a very bad patch. These changes can be very toxic, right? Especially on the Muscle Band and the Rapid Fire Scarf. But I think it's pretty nice. Buffing Dragapult was doing very well. Oh no, he was nerfed. My bad, guys. I didn't know how to read that one. Nerfed, so they do less crit. Because they were doing very well, especially late game. Nerf Dragonite, nerf Crustle. Kind of bring Leafeon to not need so much of that plus Aerial Ace, so you can rely more on the normal Aerial Ace during the game. Buff Zacian, buff Blissey, buff incentivize players to use another Trevenant build, right? Meowscarada full buff, Pikachu full buff, Gyarados full buff, Delphox buff, Mewtwo nerf, Metagross buff. So I think they should nerf Buzzwole, and they didn't. Nerf Buzzwole, not buff. And I think that's the only thing they're lacking here. So let me know in the comments down below what you think about these guys. Catch you live on Twitch. I enjoyed it. I'll play a lot of Meowscarada, I'll play a lot of Pikachu, I'll play a lot of Gyarados, and a lot of Delphox as well. Thank you for watching, leave a like and subscribe once again, and expect more Pokemon Unite content here on the channel. See you soon!